afternoon and welcome. It's your number one business radio and it's the afternoon business show with Regina. Time check is 12:31 p.m. You're in the city of Lagos. It's Wednesday, the 12th of May 2021. I know there's confusion concerning the Eid Fitri. Yes, Eid Fitri celebration, because according to the Sultan of Sokoto, the moon didn't come out last night, so fasting continues, although a public holiday has already been declared by the federal government. So go ahead and enjoy yourself. That is for those of you that on holiday is not for the likes of us. Next on the afternoon business show is the online business segment, and the reason I picked this particular topic is when you shop online, if you're an avid online shopper, I'm sure you would be familiar with the term sold out. It could be a sold out item, a fashion item, maybe kitchenware, or whatever it is that you like to shop for online. You see the term sold out. So that really piqued my interest, because I feel like sometimes vendors don't know how to utilize the fact that their products are sold out to convert customers, to make them stay. Because personally, when you just say, oh, a product is sold out, and then no further instruction, nothing, it's just like when a customer walks into the store and they say, oh, please, I want so and so thing, and you say, we don't have it, you just let them leave. Some people that are wise and very strategic say, oh, we have other options, we have alternatives, or could you come back at so and so time to make purchase. That is converting your customers, keeping them, making them stay with you. But before we go into it proper, a quick breaking news reaching me here in the studio. According to the Nation newspaper, gunmen defied the early morning rain in Akwa Ibom State as they launched deadly attacks on two police stations in Ika and Etim Echo local government areas of Akwa Ibom State. A police officer, PC Edong Basi, was killed by the heavily armed hoodlums in the attack. Also, the attack took place at about 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday. The Nation gathered that Ika and Etim Echo divisional police stations and police vehicles were raised, but the police say a small portion of Etim Echo station was affected. It's the breaking news reaching me here in the studio. Then we'll go back into the online business segment. Shopping online and having an online store, it takes considerable effort to get people to visit your e-commerce store, because you're online. So there is that extra effort that you need to put into it, so people could come and patronize you and even persuade them finally to make purchase. The first point of contact is persuading them to come. Then you go ahead to give that instruction to urge them to make purchase. Also, when products are sold out, even the best laid plans can crumble. Sold out products do not mean you have to lose customers. Yes, because that product is sold out does not mean that you have to lose customers. It's just like when you go to some of these major markets, let's say Balogun for instance, and you want to buy a pair of chinos, a pair of skinny chinos, let me put it that way, specific, because customers are always specific about the things that they want, even those that claim to not be. When you eventually bring it out, oh, I don't like this color, I don't like this style. Even when products are sold out, even the best laid plans can crumble. But sold out products do not mean that you have to lose customers. And what that implies is that even if the product is sold out, it does not mean that you should not keep those people as your customers. It does not mean that you don't have a chance at making money from them at that time. So like I said, like some of these major markets, like when you go, you want to make a purchase, like I earlier said, you want to buy a black pair of skinny chinos. Yes, skinny chinos. So you tell the young man, oh, this is exactly what I want. If he doesn't have it, he will go ahead and look for it somewhere else, because he's trying to retain you and convert you into being a customer. He does not want you to go elsewhere. So that's a very strategic move. What most people do may not easily recognize it, especially when it comes to selling online. You just say, oh, yeah, if she's not buying, someone else will check my page and buy. No, it's even 10 times more difficult for you, because the online platform, there is a problem of trust. And again, there are so many vendors online that they could easily just go and patronize. And in fact, it can present your business with a golden opportunity to boost customer engagement. Boosting customer engagement. Even at that time, you don't have that specific product and you decide to recommend an alternative to your customer, they may just look at you that, oh, okay, this person is putting the extra effort, oh, I'll just go ahead and purchase this product, even though this is not the specific product that I was really going for initially. Also, what retailers can control, however, is the customer experience around the product, which can help to determine whether or not a customer returns again in future despite missing out on the moment. Crucial to delivering this experience is inventory management as well. That is one really huge issue. When you hear the term sold out, inventory management, manage your inventory. For example, there's been a lot of buzz around this particular Hermes designer slippers. There are a lot of copy versions of it, and I've seen shoe vendors online selling them, even the one that comes in boxes, the copy ones, but people are still buying it even though they know it's not the real deal. But everyone is jumping on the bandwagon. So what you should do, a very huge issue when it comes to items being sold out, is inventory management. When you see that there's a lot of demand for that particular slippers or sandal, you go ahead and say, okay, we still have this sandal in stock, but we have it in so and so color, so and so size, and so amount or numbers or pieces. Those are things that we have. You know, experience in inventory management is really key, which enables retailers to track and manage items through various stages along the supply chain. It also helps not just help you keep track of your stock, it helps you keep track of future order. What I mean is that it helps you know, okay, how many more slippers do you think my customers would want to order based on previous orders. Then it helps you know the amount that you should order based on the demand for that particular product. So inventory management is key when it comes to running an online store and converting customers when a particular product is sold out. So before I go proper into the other reasons why you should convert your customers, especially if you're running an e-commerce or online business store when items are sold out. A quick break and I'll be back with more. It's still your number one business radio. Like I always say, you can take us everywhere you go. Listen to me on our website. It's www.broadstreetradio.com. Also, you can download our app on Play Store and iOS. Follow us on all our social media handles. On Facebook, it's www.facebook.com/broadstreetradio.ng. Instagram at Broad Street Rad, Twitter at Broad Street Rad. Also, we're on YouTube. It's www.youtube.com/Broad Street Radio NG. All our programs are open for sponsorship and adverts. Also, you can reach us through our studio lines. It's 00979100074 and our WhatsApp number is 00979100073. Also, you can email us broadstreetradio@gmail.com. We're located at 58/60 Mayfair House, Broad Street, Lagos Island. A quick break and I'll be back.
Peace all over the
Welcome back. It's still your number one business radio, and it's the online business segment. And what I was talking to you about before I went on that quick break was the ways through which you can convert customers, especially when products are sold out. And I highlighted one of the biggest mistakes that e-commerce platforms and online business owners make when their products are sold out. Immediately it's sold out, man. I see that all the time on Instagram. They just say sold out, man. You don't give further instruction. It's important that you sustain and you convert customers, especially you don't know if the person may have seen you through the explore page or through your sponsored ad you made based on that post, and they say, oh, this is a nice shoe, this is a nice denim jacket, this is a nice jewelry, let me go make a purchase, only for them to see sold out. And you know, people, they will still go ahead to make inquiry, but then you should leave that extra step that sustains them, that converts them. Even if you're not so sure of restocking, or your suppliers are being able to help you restock that product, it's important that you tell them, oh, can you maybe fill in the newsletter, can you maybe fill in the form, so you get information on when we restock this particular product. There's a hair brand on Instagram that is really, really good at doing this, especially when there's a particular unit, and whenever it sells out, they tell people, please just fill in the form, so you get a notification immediately it restocks. That's a good way to convert customers when a product is sold out. Because a product is sold out does not imply that customers should go away or not make a purchase. So also fulfill minimum expectations. Think about your own experience as a shopper. Think about your own experience as an online shopper. No doubt you'll have encountered quite a number of out of stock products somewhere. What happens next can have a major impact on whether that person will return to the store again. That is what happens next. And the person that determines what happens next is the vendor or the owner of that business. So you're the determining factor of whether that customer will come back to make a purchase. So you should always give that extra order. So fulfill minimum expectation. Also create an inquiry form. Like I earlier said, in e-commerce, many online stores lack that option to convert about sold out product. That is, you don't give customers room enough for them to talk about a sold out product. And as a result, when a product is out of stock, most people will go to a competing store to see if they have it, because they know you're not the only one online selling that same product. So it's important that you create an inquiry form in case they would want to make inquiries about that particular product. For example, let's say you're selling ladies lingerie, for example. You're selling a particular lingerie for a particular body shape or body type, and then it's sold out because they don't make much of that kind. And then someone wants to make inquiry, oh, please, when with so and so products come back, they do not have any option. So you should create that inquiry form, that space for them to make inquiries on that sold out product. It helps you also keep track of customers that are really interested in that product, and it helps you to make proper order for that product. I've seen a number of online business owners who complain that, oh, you people ask us to restock this clothes, then when we do, you don't buy. No, why would you say that? The customer does not owe you anything. It is your job to sustain their interest, to convert them, so that when that product comes back, you let them know. But you don't go telling people, oh, you asked us to restock, and then you're not making purchases. I've seen quite a number of people do that, and I find that really wrong. Also, encourage email sign up, like a newsletter or things like that. Go one step further than just showing an out of stock notice by trying to capture their email addresses. Ask them to drop their email address so that when that product restocks, they are the first to know. Also, by letting them know that you will notify them when their desired products are back in stock, you can entice customers to join your mailing lists. Mailing lists are not just meant for maybe magazines or newspapers. Brands are using it to sustain the interest of their customers and to convert them as well, especially when goods or products are sold out. Also, leave room for customers to pre-order an item ahead of the next restocking day. This sustains their interest and prevents them from going to other vendors. But however, this particular one is quite tricky because due to unforeseen circumstances, things that may be beyond your control. For example, you may have placed the order because of shipping, customs, and all those other things involved. The goods might not get to you the particular day that you tell them that, oh, okay, we're going to restock on so and so day. So be very specific with information, because I know online shoppers can be quite quite a handful, especially when you give them information and it's that particular day and there's no word from you on whether they are going to get their products or not, because a huge problem of trust when shopping online. Also, the term, like I said, leave room for pre-order. Also, brands are using this pre-order strategy to also leverage on building their stock. I know a hair vendor, she does not have that hair in stock, but she will collect pre-orders from so many people to the point that when it's time for her to start sending it out, she'll tell you, please, nobody should make any purchase for now. So a lot of brands are using it as a strategy to make themselves big, make their brands big. But however, do not take money from people when you know you're not going to deliver the goods on that particular day. Don't ask them to pre-order and then they are waiting forever. There's a particular hair vendor that is in hot waters now. I'm not even sure she's in hot water, because I see her going about her business. People have been complaining about her that they pre-ordered from her for quite a while and they still haven't gotten their orders. Also, interestingly, there's really one trick that I would like you to know. The term sold out does not really mean or may not imply that product is really out of stock. If you really want to know why, listen and listen attentively. The term sold out, do you know that it is now a marketing strategy that online business owners are using, not just to only convert customers, but to retain them and to sell slow moving products? They use the term to create a sense of urgency around the product by compelling customers to make buying decisions. What this means in layman's terms, let me explain to you. For example, your favorite online bag vendor is selling a tote bag. Let me use that for example, selling a particular tote bag that allows you to put your name or whatever favorite animation character on it, and then all of a sudden they are not making much sales because people are not really buying into that product. People do not really like the product, so they aren't making much sales. Then after a while, as a marketing strategy, the vendor might just decide to say, this bag is really selling out fast, so if you are wasting so much time, we are not restocking once it's sold out, this and that. But underneath, on the ground, they aren't making much sales. That bag, they still have a lot of stock of that bag, so they create that sense of urgency. Brands have used this to sell a lot, and then you see their customers who have known them will say, oh, okay, that means a lot of people are buying this bag. Maybe it's not so ugly after all, then let me make my purchase. So that tells you that brands and business owners are using the term sold out as a marketing strategy to sell slow moving products. And that wraps up the online business segment for today, where I talked to you about converting customers when items are sold out. And I hope you've been able to grab a few lessons from that one. Let me not sound like a Sunday school teacher. A few nuggets from that. A quick break and the afternoon business show continues.